We are discussing why you are in a long-distance relationship. We are discussing the average Nigerian's dream. Japa. Japa means emigration. Japa in Nigeria now is one of the most trendy things. Everywhere you turn, how to get to UK in 24 hours. Is Japa entirely new? There was a time in our history that people used to Japa to Nigeria. It was called colonization. Country where one of its major colors are green. In citizens they find greener passion. The Nigerian Medical Association reported that over 9,000 Nigerian trained doctors were practicing in the UK as of 2022. This 9,000 is for the UK alone. See, the Nigerian dream is to dream about a better Nigeria from the UK in a cozy jacket at Trafalgar Square while feeding pigeons. Can we call this Japa movement a crisis? Is it a crisis? Good energy. Welcome to the Average Nigerian. Yes, my name is Average Nigerian, and this episode we are discussing why you are in a long-distance relationship. We are discussing the reason for your 21 days fast, attending Shiloh, logging on to Hallelujah Challenge, and waking up for 7 a.m. fire prayers. Ladies and gentlemen, we are discussing the average Nigerian's dream. Japa. Japa means emigration. And for the 73.4 million Nigerians that do not know the meaning of emigration, emigration means Japa. How do I come up with this number? There is 31% illiteracy in the land. 31% of 237 million people that... Yes, you'll be asking me what's my source. Take it from me.
To me, you look older than 15.
I'm 15.
How will I believe that?
Take it from me.
Emigration is not purely a Nigerian thing. The thing is that it is just a Nigerian thing to give a phenomenon a nickname. Could it be because of our unemployment and our unseriousness? Yes, that's why. The point is that people everywhere are Japaning from their own countries. Mexicans to the United States, Turkey to Germany, and then Nigerians to anywhere that is not Nigeria.
This is the coldest inhabited place on Earth, a place where winter stretches for 9 months and temperature falls to minus 70 degrees Celsius. And yet someone, against all odds, has chosen to call this place home.
My name is Mark Oladipo Babatunde. I'm from Nigeria originally, but I live in Yakutia, the coldest city in the world.
He owns land here. He teaches in the local schools and has a Yakutian wife and children. He has built a life in a place where, by all logic, life shouldn't exist, especially for a black man.
You see, to Japa in Nigeria now is one of the most trendy things. So trendy that you can start a YouTube page today, claiming to teach people how to enter Canada in 3 days, and you will get at least 200,000 subscribers and 1 million views, at least.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel.
So I'm going to be giving you guys a step-by-step tutorial on how to actually apply for a UK visa.
So today I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about a visitor's visa. In this video today, we're going to discuss how I applied for my mom's visiting visa.
I know we talk about Japa a lot these days, but do you know that there was a time in our history that people used to Japa to Nigeria? Yes. Now, the only thing is that it was not called Japa those days. It was called colonization. But now, Nigerians are doing everything possible to leave Nigeria. Why? Why? Is Japa entirely new? Let's take a look at the history of Japa. Broken it down into 4 different eras. The pre-independence era, the post-independence era, the 1990s to 2000s, and then the modern era. Are we good? The pre-independence era. This is the era before Lord Lugard and co. Japa to Nigeria. All right? Historical accounts highlight the movement of skilled artisans. Keyword here is skilled. Not you, Tolu Plumber. Come and fix my sink since last week. You cannot. I've already paid you more than half of the money. You don't finish up your excuses here and there. That is why I will never, the guy will never leave Nigeria. Tolu. Even if it was pre-independence era, because they said skilled artisans. So as I was saying, in the pre-independence era, there was the movement of skilled artisans, traders and scholars across West Africa. However, as a result of the British Japa into Nigeria, aka colonialism, a new dimension of Japa emerged. Nigerians began traveling to Europe and other parts of the world for education and trade with a touch of slave trade, nothing serious. So after gaining independence in 1960, Nigeria experienced initial economic optimism, attracting immigrants rather than producing emigrants. Yes, Nigeria was like a babe after recently breaking up, newly independent, glowing, painting the town red and attracting all and sundry. This was the period millions of Ghanaians migrated to Nigeria for greener pastures, believe it or not. Yes, we were ballers with our oil and wealth. But as it goes, according to Nollywood, after a while, hard times begin to hit and the babe will be like, had it been I know, I would have stayed with him. The same thing happened with us as the 1980s marked a shift in fortune. Things begin to go bad. Economic decline, fueled by falling oil prices, corruption, and mismanagement triggered a brain drain with professionals seeking greener pastures abroad. What this means is that everybody will get sense. Being Japa in the 1980s, leaving Nigerians with you. These hard times that hit in the early 1980s is what gave birth to the famous Ghana Must Go movement. Nigerians complained that illegal immigrants are taking up all the jobs. Chai! The audacity.
Shaggery did try to solve the crisis by expelling 2 million illegal immigrants who had come to Nigeria to find work from neighbouring West African states. He accused them of taking jobs away from Nigerians, and his move to throw them out was popular in Nigeria itself, but widely condemned by the rest of the world.
So as a result, President Shehu Shagari at the time thought one of the ways of alleviating the hardship was to send Ghanaians packing. Hence, Ghana Must Go. Right. Number 3, 1990s to the early 2000s. The standard of living here worsened. Part thanks to the policies like Structural Adjustment Program, SAP, of the 1980s and early 1990s. Now, these living conditions reduce the middle class in society and push even more professionals to leave. You see, this Japan within this time frame, now countries like UK, US, and of course Canada, now they're here and pass. Right? That's what was happening there. Then now we have the modern wave, 2010s till today. We are talking about this period where we did, in case you are lost. Now, that's what we are talking about. This is the era when emigration became Japa. This Japa movement was mainly driven by worsening unemployment, insecurity, and political instability. Country where one of its major colors now green, in citizens they find greener pastures. Greener? Is there any green on Canadian flag?
People don't tell you about moving to Canada. I feel so lonely. I feel like I live with someone I can't have a conversation with, and I'm trying to cry and I even have to be silent about it. 'Cause you have to work all the time. I have school.
Anything she says is the truth. Some of you guys who live in Nigeria don't know what you are having. This is what is going on here.
Oh my God, there's constant light and water, and nobody will shoot me. Come on, get out, my friend. I don't pity anybody. Sure, you won't cry like Amber? No, to me that's the Nigerian dream, to cry from Canada and post online. All right. The Japa movement has been amplified by social media. Everywhere you turn, how to get to UK in 24 hours. Hi guys, there are cultural shocks when I first got to the UK. How to deal with it? Chill. This is how to deal with the cold in Ontario. Die with the cold, freeze to death. I follow. I'm so sorry. I'm just jealous. Let's chill. So the thing now is, can we call this Japa movement a crisis? Is it a crisis? So let's look at the numbers. What are the numbers saying? According to the World Bank, the numbers of Nigerian immigrants grew from approximately 500,000 in 1990 to over 1.7 million by 2020 or more. That's a lot. You people take the saying, we move, way too seriously. The popular destinations for this mass Japa include, that's North America, that's Canada and US, that's for mostly educational reasons. I want to go to school. Europe, UK, Germany, and Italy. Educational reasons and a touch of Ashawo. The Middle East, Saudi Arabia and Dubai, they need to buy a Birkin bag reasons. Shitty reasons. Now let's look at the brain drain metrics. What are the numbers? What are they saying? From the data, ladies and gentlemen, our brain is not only draining, it is also leaking, emptying out, vanishing. For instance, the Nigerian Medical Association reported that over 9,000 Nigerian trained doctors were practicing in the UK as of 2022. This was as of 2022. You just know the number has increased now. So this 9,000 is for the UK alone. No wonder the last doctor I met was so aggressive. Almost all her friends and colleagues, they UK. The way Dr. Chisom tied that tourniquet, it's as if she wanted to cut blood from my arm.
Today on the program, Nigerian Medical Association, NMA, says only 24,000 doctors are left in the country, just as the doctor-patient ratio stands at 10,000 patients to one doctor.
It's not only doctors that Japa has touched almost all professions, even university lecturers. That one that sells new handouts every 2 market days is probably planning to Japa. Now your handout money you go use. You won't use our complete ticket money. So why leave? Why Japa? So what are the different school of thought surrounding this phenomenon? And they like this English. Number one is Nigeria. Nigeria is the reason Nigerians want to leave Nigeria. See, the Nigerian dream is to dream about a better Nigeria from the UK in a cozy jacket at Trafalgar Square while feeding pigeons. As a result of economic instability, corruption, all those pieces that have now become carefully woven into the fabric of Nigeria, people are looking for a better life, better opportunities, better standard of living, greener pastures. The number 2 reason why people are Japaing now is peer pressure. Everybody knows somebody that has left the country. They are posting fine pictures, and the pressure is getting to you. Now you must do your own. Grace must locate you. Ah! No, not for you. It's the hope that kills you. Do you understand? The herd mentality often drives individuals to follow their social circles abroad. You don't do follow. Now you are flipping burgers at McDonald's, earning a measly $8 per hour, working 7 hours a day, which is just $58 a day, which is more than monthly minimum wage in Nigeria. So, yeah, good move. Well done. But what are the advantages and disadvantages of this Japa? What are the advantages of this movement? I mean, apart from more ticket sales for Burna Boy and co., right? The advantages are remittances. Nigerians abroad send over $20 billion in remittances since 2022. You see all that money you guys are sending in? Your brother lied to you. He's not at roofing stage. In fact, he did not buy any land. His nickname over here is Odoguna Dollars.
How much is money? It's nothing. Ballin'. Premium or nothing.
Your dollars is gone. I'm so sorry. Guy, they give you money to sell land. You be like who they give money to build house. Because they give a rich man. You bloody thief. 2, skill enhancement. Exposure to global practices enhance individual expertise. Not all that Japa stay there forever. Some people actually go there, they learn 1 or 2, and then they come back to use those skills to better the country. You see, this set of people can be referred to as mumu. You say now how? Why you go come back? I'm just kidding. I got you. But why would you come back? No, I'm joking. It's good. It's good. Is it? The disadvantages of Japa include brain drain. One. We have discussed this at length before. So it could be just those who don't know book could remain for Nigeria. But don't flatter yourself. It is not everybody that leaves the country that we categorize as brain drain. Some people's leaving this country is brain upliftment. We are a bit smarter, haven't lost them. Like say you want to relocate now. Is that brain drain? No. I think this is a question we should all ask ourselves from time to time. With two family disruption, Japa separates families, leading to emotional and social strains. This is why you be doing bring the camera down. We can stay here and least problems, but what is the way forward, right? I think the simple answer is a better Nigeria. Right. This is our Make home feel like home. See, if Nigeria is doing great, I do not believe that people will feel the desperate need to relocate or run from the country. See, it is now so bad that Nigeria's youth population sees Japa as pathway to self-actualization.
When you get to Zidane, another of my clients, I will call him. That will pick you from Zidane to Agadez. Once you get to Agadez, you have to wait till on Monday, the following Monday. Then you now join the Hilux trip to Libya. It's very easy, though it's risky.
And that's not the end, though. From the Hilux trip, you will enter ship under. It's very risky, but it's easy. Risky, but easy. You will fit? It's fine. It's fine. Surveys show that many view staying as a resignation to mediocrity. Many Nigerians, if you are here, you are in Momo, that's what it is. Right? While living represents courage, ambition. Imagine. Simply put, they believe now Momo will never do IELTS practice tests. That is what Nigerians believe. At the end of the day, Japa or no Japa, we all want one thing, peace of mind. Yes. And if we can get that at home, I feel there will be less Japa and more returnees. But hey, don't take my word for it. What do I know? After all, I'm just an average Nigerian. Wow. That's all. I'll see you in Canada.
The Average Nigerian, brought to you by Sochi Foods.